Welcome, my beautiful people. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Live with Posha Malcolm. Tonight is not just any Saturday night, it's a special milestone for me because it marks 1 full year since I officially became a content creator on YouTube. Can you believe it? I'm just going to small my screen so I can see properly your faces and the live chat. Yes. It has been 1 year. And before we go any further, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you, whether you're watching live, catching the replay, or leaving comments on my videos. Your support, encouragement, and engagement mean the world to me. Yes, it does. This journey hasn't always been easy, but it has been fulfilling. And I am so grateful. 1 year content creation anniversary special this is. So tonight I'll be sharing my story, how I got started, 10 powerful lessons I've learned along the way, and a special giveaways to say thank you. So stick around because at the end of the night, I'll be announcing 3 runners up and 1 grand prize for a special book giveaway. All right, so my journey into content creation. For those who may not know, I came to Canada, started working with a company, the first and only company I had worked with since immigrating. But after parting ways with them, I found myself at a crossroads. What was next for me? Should I look for another job, or should I take a leap of faith and create something of my own? Back home, before coming to Canada, I had a job and also ran my Beverly May Authentic Honey business. That experience taught me commitment, dedication, and resilience. So, when I found myself in this new phase of life, I knew I had the ability to build something meaningful. Instead of looking for another job, I thought, why not invest my time and skills into supporting my husband's business at D64 plant-based skincare while also building something of my own? And that's how the Posha Malcolm YouTube channel was born. My husband Andel and I sat down and decided that I could use my skills to highlight businesses, showcase events, and explore places. We wanted to focus on small businesses, giving them visibility and helping them grow while also creating content that would inspire, inform, and educate. It wasn't just about YouTube, it was about building something sustainable and impactful. 10 lessons I've learned as a content creator. Now, let me share those 10 valuable lessons in my first year as a content creator. If you are thinking about starting something new, whether it's content creation, a business, or just stepping out of your comfort zone, these lessons might help you too. 1, trusting God's timing. This is a big one, and it has laid the foundation for me when I decided to start content creating. I had moments of uncertainty, moments when I doubted myself, moments when I wasn't sure if I was making the right decision. But through it all, I had to learn to trust God's timing. Sometimes we want things to happen immediately, but God knows when we are truly ready. Every delay, every challenge, and every opportunity has its place in His perfect plan. And throughout this journey, I have learned that. Two, financial challenges. Let's be real. Starting something new comes with financial challenges. There were times when I wonder, let me see something. Okay, there, my screen was a bit blurry. Sorry about that. So, number two, financial challenges. Let's be real. Starting something new comes with financial challenges. There were times when I wondered, is this even sustainable? But one thing I've learned is that when you are passionate, yes, dedicated, and willing to be patient, opportunities will come. Sometimes the investment is time, effort, and faith before you see financial returns. But it's all a part of the journey and still is for me. Three, consistency is key. There were days when I didn't feel like showing up. There were times when I struggled with anxiety or felt like I wasn't prepared enough. But I've learned that the more I pushed through, the better I become. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be consistent. And yes, there were times when I felt like I wasn't consistent, but I still pushed through. And here I am doing Saturday Night Live. Watch my previous videos and you will see that it has becoming consistent. Yes, consistency is key. Four, engagement matters more than views. YouTube is not just about numbers, it's about community. Beautiful, yes, community. The people who comment, share, and engage with my content are the heart of this journey. Have learned that impacting one person is just as valuable as reaching thousands of persons, even millions of persons. Yes. So thank you so much for being a part of this community. I really do appreciate your comments, your share, your just telling me on my live how you're doing, how you're feeling, and so forth. And shout out to Crazy Cat Guy. Yes, he's my favorite live person because he has always been authentic with me. So thank you so much, each and everyone, for being a part of this community. And number five, authenticity wins. People connect with realness. I've learned that being myself, sharing my experiences, and being open about my journey helps me connect with my audience on a deeper level. You don't have to fake it, just be you. And let me tell you, I have been me. I've been me with my bubbly self, my smiling face, always giggling. Yes. And I've also been me, my authentic self, telling you that, oh, I'm filled with anxiety. I have always been real with you, and that is something that I will always continue to do. I will turn up as my real self. So thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable. Thank you for allowing me to be me. And thank you for accepting me for who I am. I appreciate it. Six, 6. Small businesses need visibility, and this is so important. I've seen firsthand how highlighting small businesses can make a difference. Every time I showcase a business, I see how much it means to the others, to the owners. I've seen how much it means to them. I have been part of something that helps others grow. And there have been one and two persons that have reached out to me that wants me to showcase their business. And yes, this year I will definitely be showcasing, highlighting more small businesses. So stay tuned for that. Number 7. Yes, growth takes time. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Yes, marathon. Yeah, not a sprint. If you never know the thing, you know it now. Because Posha telling you, it is a marathon. Growth doesn't happen overnight. That's okay. Every subscriber, every like, every share, every comment is a step forward. I've seen persons speeding ahead, and when you hear of the shout, and I've come to appreciate that YouTube is a marathon. You don't have to sprint it out. You don't have to do it all out at once. No, gradually take your time at your pace and your community pace, and build momentum and keep going. And sometimes we're so close that we have to get help, somebody to hold your arm up to help you to continue the marathon. Yes. So thank you for all those who have been that beside me running this race with me. I do appreciate it. And yes, we are at 8. Overcoming anxiety and fear. And I must give you a little drop back to anxiety and fear in my life. I grew up as a timid child. Skinny, yes, and timid. And even when I started working in the working world, I was timid. So this is a part. My anxiety and fear has come out of that timidity. I'm much bolder than I used to be. But YouTube has been helping me to even become more bolder. Because I remember when we started Adi's 64 plant-based skincare, my husband wanted me to go on the face of the business. And I said, no way, don't you dare do that. And look at me now. There's a song that said, look at me now, look at me now. You know? Yes, and look at me now. So overcoming anxiety and fear is very personal to me. There were times I couldn't turn up because of anxiety or feeling like I wasn't ready. But as time goes on, I've learned to step out in faith, even when I feel uncertain. Growth happens outside of our comfort zones. Yes, it does happen. It does happen. I can tell you that. I remember I I remember when I took the bus to go to Square One, and I should have gotten off like others I saw, you know, leaving the bus near to where I thought the bus would have gone to the bus park, to the terminal. But it continued. And I was like, what's going on? I missed my stop. Yes, I missed it. and it led me into another community. But instead of panicking, I'm like, what am I going to do? And I spoke with the driver, and she said, okay, she'll leave me at the next terminal and I can take a bus from there to where I'm going. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take my community on this journey. Yes, I said I was going to take you guys on the journey, and I did. And wow, my mind was blown. The amount of persons that joined me, I'm so grateful and thankful. You kept my company. I was able to share with you, and you were able to share with me. And for that, I am truly grateful. So step out in faith. If you're uncertain, just step out in faith. Don't stand still. Just step out in faith. And number 9, yes, valuable lessons I've learned through this 1 year of content creating. Editing is time consuming. Crazy cat guy, I tell you, crazy cat guy is in the house. Thank you so much for joining. Meow, meow. I hope I did it good. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. You are valuable to me. Yes. All right. So it has been 1 year that I've started my YouTube content creator journey. And I just wanted to share highlights of how it has been, the lessons, 10 lessons I've learned. And I'm just going to go through. Good to see you. Nice. I'm happy to see you more than you can imagine. Yes, I'm really happy to see you. And so I want to tell you from start just the highlights of this. Let me see if I can go back to my chats. Okay. I'm showing Emma. Okay, there we are. We're back. So let me share. Right. So as lessons learned, 1, trusting God's timing. Right. And this is, as I said, it was a big one for me in trusting that God will lead me and direct me, and He will help me through my challenges. And it's like, not my way, not my time, not how I want it, but His way, His time, how He wants it. And 2, financial challenges. And yes, it has been real. It's still real, because when you make that decision to do this full time, it is something that can be of a financial challenge. And 3, consistency is key. And I'm so thankful that you have turned up for me tonight. I really appreciate your consistency, and that, we push through, we push forward through anxiety. No matter how we feel, we push through and continue this race, this journey of content creating. 4, engagement matters more than views. You see, like when you turn up for me, I tell you, it means the world to me. Yes, it means the world to me more than you will ever know. And 5, authenticity wins. Being real, sharing like, oh, I'm feeling. Yes, I'm glad you stream. Thank you so much. The sharing, that this is the real me. Moments I'll be bubbly. There are moments I'm going to be sad. So I just have to turn up in my real self. No fake around here. Yeah. And 6, small businesses need visibility, because when we started YouTube channel, my husband and I, we decided that we would highlight small businesses, events, and places. And when I reached out to small businesses, showcase their company, and the feedback that I get from them, even now, persons want me to come and highlight their businesses. It feels really good to know that I can help someone grow. I can help someone in their businesses while I grow myself as well. So it is very important that small businesses have that visibility, and it can come through me as well. So I'm really happy about that. And the seventh one, the seventh one is that growth takes time. Mhm. So it's not about sprinting, running fast. It's about marathon. YouTube is a marathon. You take your time, and sometimes somebody will have to, hold your hand and help you to run because it's so hard, you know. So that's what you're doing for me even tonight, holding me up, helping me to walk, to continue the marathon. Yes, I really appreciate it. And if there's anyone here that is watching other than Crazy Cat, I'm asking you, please just give a thumbs up to let me know that you're around. Okay? I appreciate that so much. And the eighth one, which Crazy Cat, we know that we know about this one, overcoming anxiety and fear. That there are times when I couldn't turn up because of anxiety or feeling like I wasn't enough. I'm not ready. I'm telling you, I've been there, that I'm not ready. I don't feel it. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to do. At the beginning, when I really started YouTube, my husband is the one that tells me what to say because I didn't. Thank you so much for putting the thumbs up. I didn't know what to say. And he would say, okay, Portia, you can say this. You can say that. Retired Beard, welcome. Good evening, Portia. Good evening, Retired Beard. I'm happy that you have joined me. Thank you so much for putting that in the chat. I appreciate it. It's 1 year of content creating, and I really, 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 really appreciate the community that I have. Yes. All right. Cat said, hi, Beard. Yes. So I'm happy for this community. I'm happy that we can do this, that we can gather here and other communities that we know and support each other. Yes, it means so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Retired Bear. Big congratulations. So I'm just doing 10 verbal lessons, and then at the end we'll have a giveaway as to the persons who commented, yes, the most on my videos. So that's something to stay tuned to as well. So I'm actually at number 8, where I was talking about overcoming anxiety and fear with Crazy Cat. Yes, so there are times that we just have to step out in faith, overcoming that anxiety, putting it aside, and just step into what we are doing or what we want to do, right? Growth happens outside of our comfort zone. So I was sharing about the journey on when I missed my stop. I should have gotten off the bus, but I didn't know that the bus wasn't going to the terminal. So it kept on going. I was wondering where the bus taking me. And when I spoke with the driver, she told me I shared the live a few times. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Crazy Cat. I really do appreciate it. And I'm giving you some hearts. Thank you so much. Yeah, and when I got another friend joining, oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. So, when I the bus carried me away, I spoke to the driver, and the driver said she's going to take me to the next terminal. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And when I went to the next terminal, I said, when I was going now, because I was just driving and driving and driving, and like it was never going to stop. And I just said, you know what? Peace, love, sunshine is in the house. All right. Hi. How are you doing? Peace, love, sunshine. Welcome. Thank you. And Retired Bear said, we all have some social anxieties. It's true. I believe there's a little in each and every one of us. Yes, it makes me breathe easy knowing someone is anxious in their own way. Yes, knowing that we all have that little anxiety. Yes, that we are not the only one going through that. It puts us at ease. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, retired Beard. Thank you so much. All right. So the chat is busy and I appreciate that. I really do. All right. So the bus, the opportunity come and say, what am I going to do? Sit in the bus and just go? I said, no, I'm going to go live. And I went live. And I tell you, a lot of persons joined and I was able to share about the snow and what happened to me, and I was able to carry persons all the way to my destination and you know talk. They shared with me and we had a good time. And that was something that I will cherish. I will never forget that experience because it was stepping out of my comfort zone, stepping out in faith and overcoming that anxiety. And it worked out beautifully. My heart was lifted and elevated by the sharing in the chat and the communication that I had, and I will always remember that experience. So Peace, Love, Sunshine said, I'm getting sick again. I might not be very talkative tonight. No problem. But I hope that you're taking something, because it's good that if it's the flu or something like that, you stock up on your vitamin C and other little stuff that you can do. So if you're having the flu or coming down with the flu, you can boil these things. They are home remedies. Yes, my husband always say, I am the young one. I am the older one. And he's the young one. So you can boil, if you have in your kitchen, you can boil thyme, onion, scallion, and garlic. I think there's and a pinch of cayenne pepper, and boil them and drink them. Yes, that will help. And as I said, take some vitamin C like lemon and stuff. Another thing you can do, if you have honey and onion, you cut up the onion, put it in a jar and put some honey on it, probably about 3 spoons, and you let it spring. The onion is going to spring and it will dilute it will mix with the honey and give it not a thick texture, but a texture that you can take spoon off, and that will also help to kick it before. And another thing, third one, if you think you're coming down with the bug, cut the onion in two. Put one in a saucer in your living room, and put one on your nightstand in your bedroom. What onion does is it sucks up all the bad bacteria in the environment and all it in it. That's why they say don't cut an onion and use half and leave half, because that's what it does. It sucks it up, the bacteria. And then you go and use that now. You're going to get sick. So no, throw away the onion when you're done. I'm going to look in the chat and see what else is there. So Crazy Cat Guy says, I'm sore, PLS. Hush, I hope you feel better soon. Yes, we hope you feel better soon. But try the home remedies. They usually help. And loves Peace, Love, Sunshine say, thank you, drinking lots of water. Yes, help to flush it as well. And Crazy Cat Guy says, just lurk. Your presence here is appreciated 100%. Peace, Love, Sunshine says, I love home remedies. I do too. Peace, Love, Sunshine says, all together. All right. Yes, everyone. The scallion, the onion, the garlic, the thyme. Thyme is good respiratory it has respiratory properties in there that helps with your healing and with that. So thyme is good, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. Yes, you can put in it and boil them and drink them. You can sweeten it with honey, but best if you just do it all natural like that. And then the next one you can put little honey with it if you have honey, right? And then Crazy Cat Guy said, my brother-in-law bought me a zero water filter jug and 3 backup filters. You have a loving brother-in-law. That is good. Yes, filtering the water is important. That helps to get rid of, anything that is in there. Clean water. And Crazy Cat Guy said again, after close to a month, the filters make water taste like fish. What? I never knew that. Wow. All right. Taste like fish. So is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Let me know in the chat. Peace, love, sunshine says, what kind of onion? The red one, it has more than the white in terms of properties, so you can do the red one. But the white one or the yellow one, whichever one you have, is always good. So any one of them, just cut them and boil them with that. Yes. Yes, fresh or dry herbs, it doesn't matter. It will work. It will pull out their properties and help you in your process. And it's good when you can eat it before it really starts, because when it starts, you have to go through that long process. Crazy Cat Guy say, I change the filter for my zero water and it's all good. Great. And Crazy Cat Guy says again, my brother-in-law has saved my life. Oh my gosh, that's good. Congrats. Congrats. That's good when you have that support. It is really good when you have that support, someone to look out for you like that. And Crazy Cat Guy says, wouldn't be here without him. Oh, I like that. I like that. A friend of mine, we were talking this morning. We actually spoke for about an hour and nearly a half. And she was telling me that she was so sick. Monica, I don't know if Monica is in the house, but she was so sick, super sick. She was so sick. And it was her birthday on the 28th of February, which was Thursday. And she said that her girlfriend came over, couldn't get her, and left some goodies at her door. And she called her while she was going back. And she answered. And she said, I've been calling you. I was getting worried. No. You can imagine having a girlfriend like that. I was getting worried. And she said she tell her thanks and all of that. Told her that the stuff was on the porch and she got it, and she thought she had hung up the phone. And she was saying, I got this and I got that. Praise. She was just praising God and praising her friend. The different things that she got. She was just calling them out and singing the tune to them and all of that. And her friend was listening, and her friend was so touched by it. And I thought that was so beautiful. So beautiful when you have people to check up on you, to come when it's a special moment, to be able to turn up. Yes, it means the world. And so it means the world to me that all of you are here turning up for me. It means the world. And to know, Crazy Cat Guy, that you say that, I wish I could just plaster it, put it on our wall. My brother-in-law has saved my life. You know, it means the world. I can imagine to your brother-in-law. Say to him that, dude, you really saved my life. That's Jamaican talk. It's Creole patois. You saved my life, my youth. Yes, and I appreciate it. And thank you. Yeah, and give him a shoulder rub. So in Jamaica, the men would one shoulder against the other, the opposite side, and you go like this, and you hold the hand like this. We go again. I can't do it because, yeah, and you hold the thumb and yeah. So That's really nice. That's really nice. Tell him I appreciate him for all that he do for you. He does for you. I appreciate that. So we're at number 9. We just have 2 more to go, number 9 and number 10. And so number 9 is editing is time consuming. A 10-minute video can take hours to edit, and this is no joke. When I just started out, not even knowing how to edit somewhat, I use CapCut and I had to learn how to use it. So imagine starting out and how tedious that is. And I was thinking that, oh, I'm doing something wrong. Why am I taking so long? But one day I watched a video and it was like a production. And the guy was saying that they took for a 1 minute video, they took 10 hours. And then for the production, it was like 6 months of editing for just a few minutes. I think they were doing a music video or something like that. And that was like, oh, Posha, you're not all that bad. You're not all that bad. That's just the norm. And that got me to appreciate editing. And so I just, saying editing is time consuming, but I've learned to enjoy the process, be patient with myself, and improve my skills over time. And if you're out there and not saying to yourself that editing is too long or you can't bother with it and all of that, enjoy the process. It takes time. It's a skill just like any other skill that takes time to learn, to be proficient with. It takes time. Okay? All right. So that was my experience. That it's a process for me now. It's a journey. It's a part of it. And I try to learn and enjoy that process of editing. And number 10, the last one, embracing flexibility and adaptability. So one thing I've learned is that plans change. This is number 10. Yes, plans change. Sometimes I have an idea for a video, but things don't go as expected. Maybe the weather changes or event gets canceled or you don't even have the money to go. It's a real thing. Yes, our footage doesn't turn out the way I imagined. Have had to be flexible, adapt quickly, and work with what I have. Or just post another time because the scheduled time passed. Being too rigid can lead to frustration. I've been there. But when you're open to adjustments and new opportunities, things often turn out even better than planned. And yes, I've told you about my journey on that bus experience. I didn't plan it. I just did it. Yes, things changed. I was supposed to go where I was going and reach a certain time. No, I'm off my schedule. But the experience, I wouldn't have changed it for the world. Yes. So it is something to embrace, flexibility and adaptability. And number 10 is number 10, that was number 9, and number 10, support is everything. My husband Andel has been a rock in this journey. My family and friends, my perp group, my church family, and all of you have been my biggest supporters. Those who turn up when I didn't get to turn up for them when I wanted to. When I didn't get to turn up for all of you when I wanted to, you still turn up for me. And that will always lodge in my brain. And so when I get the opportunity to turn up, I want to turn up consistently for you. And so I say thank you so much for the support that you give to me. I've learned that having a support system makes all the difference. And you have turned up for me tonight, Crazy Cat, peace, love, sunshine. And yes, yes, you also have turned up for me, retired beard, and all those who have joined me that I can't see you in the chat, but I know that you have turned up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yes, the time that I have been waiting for to announce those who have interacted and this giveaway. I it is something else. So I have for persons who have watched my long videos, right? And I also want to do a giveaway for the person who have joined, the person who first commented in the chat tonight, which is a Crazy Cat Guy. Yes, he has always turned up for me on a Saturday night live, and I appreciate that. And I want to give him a gift also. So the first person that joined me and commented in the chat was Crazy Cat Guy. And so I have a present for you, right? And I have actually 3 options, and I want you to tell me which one you prefer. Okay, Crazy Cat Guy? So I'm going to give you a preference, and then we are going to move to the giveaway for the person who, well, there are 3 runner-ups, but I'm going to give to the person who is the first runner-up, all right? So I want you to choose which one of these books you would like, all right? So I hope you're still with me, Crazy Cat Guy. Put a comment that you are still here. I'll accept your gift if you was to give it to me, if you want to give it to me. All right, great. So this one is called Life's Unexpected Adventures, Strength and Hope in Difficult Times. So this is one of the books. Then I have this one, 200 Blessings to Delight Your Soul, a spiritual refreshment for women devotional. So this is a woman devotional book, but the information is really good. Yes. And then we have Steps to Christ. This is also a religious book. All 3 of them are religious books, but they are encouraging books. Not something to say, you know, no, out of this world. No, they are all encouragement to lift your spirit. So these are all of them. So I want you to put in the chat which one you would prefer. And I'm going to give you my email address, and you send me your address and I post it to you. So this is all of them. Is it this one? Just put unexpected in the chat. Probably Unexpected Adventures. All right. So this is Crazy Cat Guy's book. Okay. All right. And I'm going to congratulate you. Congratulations. Yes. I appreciate your comments all the time and participation. Yeah. So my email is going to be, and if anyone want to communicate with me, you can also use this email address. Okay, so that's it. info.poshamalcolm@gmail.com. All right. All right, so that's it. Send me your address and I'll just post it through Canada Post to you. All right, and that's wherever you are, it will reach. I don't have Telegram. I know Telegram, but I don't have Telegram. So it's the post office. I'll use our national post office and they would Discord. Explain. Or Discord. I don't have Discord. So what it does, Canada Post will take it, will ship it to the country that is your national. So if you're in the US, it will ship it to that post office in the US. That is your national post office. So it works from national post office to national post office. So this card is a way to message back and forth. Oh, no, I don't have Discord. I look into that one, but I don't have Discord. No, I have Instagram. So if you message me, Posha Malcolm, you will see my Instagram channel, and you can message me there as well if you have Instagram. All right. Oh no, my message did not send about my phone call. Did not send about my phone call. Explain that. Oh no, my message did not send about my phone call. Laugh out loud. I don't understand back though. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so Crazy Cat Guy, he was the first to comment in my live chat tonight, being my 1 year anniversary on YouTube as a content creator, and he has chosen this book, right? It's called Life's Unexpected Adventures, Strength and Hope in Difficult Times. So this is a good read. My parents called me. I thought I had said phone call be back. Okay, I understand. It's good to spend time with your parents. Trust me. If you can do that every day, give them a shout out every day and find out if they're doing good and all of that. Happy 1 year. Thank you. Peace, love, sunshine. I really appreciate that. Yes, it has been 1 year. Can you imagine? I appreciate the journey, my husband. There have been moments when it seems like, oh, I'm not going to reach my 1,000 subscribers. And he would say, Portia, it's the journey that matters. Thank you, Crazy Cat Guy. And I have come to appreciate that journey. It's not about the numbers. Yeah. It's about the community. It's about making a difference in people's lives. It's about turning up, even when you don't feel like turning up. Even when you feel like you're not prepared. Those are the things that makes this year, 1 year, a beautiful thing for me. And we are going into, thanks, Retired Beard, we are going into the person who commented the most on my long video form, and she has been very consistent. It was pretty close. So the first runner up, we have Heel Lynn. I know her. She always comment on my videos. So shout out to you, Healing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for always being there for me. And the second runner up is Joan Nelson Graham. I also know her. Thank you so much for turning up for me. We persons always say that family and friends, once they know you have a YouTube channel, they don't really turn up. But I can tell you that these two persons have been consistent in turning up for me on YouTube. And I really appreciate you all. I really do. And then we have the first runner up and the grand prize winner, Wisdom Sparks Motivation. Yes, Wisdom Sparks Motivation has commented on my channel since she joined, most of my videos she have posted. She have watched my videos and posted, leave a comment. I know persons have watched, I know persons have watched my videos, but they don't usually leave a comment. Not all persons in the community leave a comment, but she always leave a comment for me. And check out our videos. Our videos are encouraging. They're motivating. Share the channel. Yes, I'm going to share it. Let me look for it and share it right now. Give me a second. I'm going to look for her channel and share it. Hold on. Yes. So I'm going to share also Lynn, Joan Nelson Graham. She is not on YouTube. She has one video up. You still can check her out and give her a thumbs up and let her know that you saw her, you heard her, the shout out that she was the second runner up. So I'm going to, yes, I found Wisdom. I'm going to copy the link and share it for Wisdom Sparks Motivation. Give me a second. I'm coming back here. Yes. And that's the link. That's our link. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Crazy Cat Guy. All right. So I'm going to look for Lynn now, and I'm going to share hers, and then I'm going to share Joan Nelson Graham. So let me look for her, these two persons. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, here it goes. Okay. All right, gonna just look for the link. Okay, almost done. Okay, here we go. And Lynn is fairly new. She's trying to build her channel. She does a lot of shorts. So please support her. I really appreciate that. Right Crazy Guy has Posha commented on something of mine and I found her. Okay. All right. So that's Lynn. And then I'm going to look for Joan. Give me a second. There we go. And let me tell you, this month, the month of February was pretty crazy. So if you see me not turning up, it's because it was a crazy month for me. A lot of things were going on. And there are days when I just couldn't turn up. Okay, I'm looking for Joan. But I think Joan is in, she's not going to turn up because she just have one video. So she's not coming up on my channel on YouTube as yet because she just put a video that had interested her. Okay, I think this is it. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. All right. She's going to be surprised. Okay. I know she doesn't watch my videos immediately as they come out, but she do watch them. All right. So, and okay, so this is the next one. Yeah, here we go. Yes, positive content attracts positive content. Retired Bear said it's true. And Crazy Cat said, when you get stuff going on, there's nothing you can do. And then Crazy Cat Guy said again, yes, Beard. Yes, positive content attracts positive content. We have to just be positive because what we give is what we'll get, and we can't give what we don't have. So if we have positivity, that's what's going to come out. So let's spread that positivity around. Yes, I'm happy too. I'm really happy too that you could join. Yes, and so I want to celebrate Wisdom Sparks Motivation. Woo! Thank you for commenting, and thank you guys, everyone, for commenting and joining and supporting me. Yes, and I need for you to choose now for her which one of these I send to her, because I know she's gonna watch my video, but I want to know which one, or should I ask her which one she wants? So I put it in the chat, and then she will respond to me which one she wants. Do you think that's a better idea? So is it the one that says 200 blessings to delight your soul, a spiritual refreshment for women devotional, or is it step to Christ? So you can tell me which one, and also she can decide which one she likes. All right. So she has option. I'm so happy that I did this. Not sure that persons, when I saw, going into the live, I didn't see persons coming on, but no, my soul is happy beyond all measure. The one with flowers, I was thinking, it's cute, eh? And it's geared towards women devotional. I know she's a female, so she has children. Um, I remember she said that she was going to take her children to do the snow. What do you call that? The sled, going down the snow. Yes, so I know she's a female. Yes, pink and flower, perfect. Yes, for a woman. All right, so hope she likes that one as well. All right, sledding. Yes, guys, if you haven't watched my video with the sledding, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you something. I bought my helmet about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I bought helmet to skate and all of that. And oh no, I have not done it. There weren't any snow, enough snow to say go skating to learn. And I said, okay, maybe next year. And this year to last year to this year, no snow. And guess what? I still don't get the chance. So you see, sometimes there are times that you just don't get to do something. What do? You keep going forward and encourage yourself that maybe 2026 I'll get to do it. Yes. I just have to laugh at myself and accept it for what it is. That my husband wasn't available to teach me to skate, he didn't have the time. And so I said, okay, I don't have anybody. I tried to enroll in a program, but they said they were full. I didn't know. I'm new to Canada like that. So I didn't know that you have to do it long before the time. And retired said, I feel like sometimes that I collect things for hobbies that I'm never gonna do, but just in case I'll have them. Yes. And guess what? You see, if your heart desire it, it will eventually come. It will come. The opportunity will present itself. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it may be a month's time or even a year's time. So still hold on to that dream, still hold on to that hobby, that hobby that you're going to learn, you're going to do it one day. Trust me, it will come. Yes, just that desire, put it out there in the universe. Put it out there. God knows your heart and He will line up everything. But if you say, oh, that's not going to happen, and just give it up, yeah, it won't. But if you said, you see, one day I'm going to do it. And maybe you may come on that first journey with me, which I appreciate that you do. So it has been a night. It has been a night of excitement for me because it has been 1 year and I am here online with persons who have been there on my journey. We have met along the way and we are still here. I will continue to support you, and I know you have been supporting me and hope that you'll continue to support me. Before I wrap up tonight, I want to take a moment to say a special thank you to God. Peace, Love, Sunshine said, exactly. You must think one day or you'll never get that one day. It's true. Here's to many more years. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, retired Beard. So I want to take a moment to say a special thank you to God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. This journey hasn't always been easy. There were times I felt unsure, face financial challenges. Like the other day, I wanted to go to the car show because when I started this journey, it was my first video that I literally did. I went to the car show. The Spirit said to me, buy that GoPro. And I said, buy the GoPro. I saw it on Walmart page, because normally they would send me stuff, and I looked and I saw it and I said, GoPro, I was interested, not knowing that soon I'll be doing this. And so the Spirit said, buy the GoPro. And I said, buy the GoPro. And the Spirit came back to me another time and said, buy the GoPro. And I thought about it. I said, all right, I think I might invest in this. And I didn't take it. Weeks passed. And then one day, like, clearly you hear somebody says to you, aren't you going to buy the GoPro? And I've learned that when that Spirit says to you the third time, I don't question it. When I hear it like that, I bought it. And when I bought that GoPro, I realized what God had in mind. He was transitioning me into this content creation because he knew that I wanted to be in it. And tell you something, while I was on this journey in last year, I went back to clean up my emails. And while I was cleaning up my emails, I saw an email from YouTube telling me that I can join their content creating. I can join them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was when I was like 26, 20 something. I'm like, from that time, they invited me to do this, and I'm just learning about it. I never knew that I could do this. I never knew. But I've always been videoing whenever I go places, whenever I just, take a lot of pictures, take a lot of videos. Ask my husband, I always take, when my camera full, when my phone camera is full, I use his own. And he said, you're just pulling up my phone for nothing, And then when God told me to buy that GoPro, then I realized that he was calling me to this. So that show that I did, my first video that I did, and it is actually my second video that I posted with the Toronto car show in 2024, was the one that sets the stage for me. And I wanted to go back this year, and they had a time span, but I didn't have the funds that day. That between that time, I did not have the funds to go, and so I missed that one. But as I said, that's a part of the journey. So when you talk about facing financial challenges, it's real. It's just a part of it. There are places that you would want to go, but you can't because the funding is not there. There are other things that you have to take care of, and you just have to balance it out and still turn up, do things that is within your limit that you can manage. So if you're out there and you said to saying to yourself that I want to go here and there but I don't have the funds, do where you are, wherever in your surrounding, in your vicinity, or if you can, it doesn't have to be far, but just turn up, capitalize, use what is around you and all of that, and it will work out. Eventually you will able to go where you want to go. So I just want to say that, and struggled And I also struggled with anxiety, and God knew all of this in my journey. But through it all, I can say that God has been faithful. God has been faithful. There are places and times when things were, you know, the odds were against me, and the odds were against my husband, because he's the one that takes me to some of these places. And there were one period in time when the vehicle was down for one entire month. One entire month. But God allowed it, to start operating. Thanks to the mechanic, his engine was gone. Engine was totally gone, and that mechanic, sourced it and was able to put it in. Went outside of his time to enable us to take that journey to celebrate Anders' birthday. And that was the first live video that I did with him, and it at Niagara Falls. Yes, if you check back, the first live video, that's the first live video. We went through a lot that month, knowing that we didn't have a vehicle. So, and as I said, this is his business, Adi's 64 plant-based skincare. And so he needed a vehicle. So guys, it's real. Content creation life, all of it is real. But guess what? God is faithful. And I just want to give him that shout out. He has given me the strength to keep going, the wisdom to learn and grow, and the courage to step out in faith. So if you're doubting, if you feel uncertain, you feel like you can't do this, just trust God. Have faith in him that he will carry you through, because he will. I trust in his timing. The goals that I've set, I've not reached all of them. I've not. But my timing is not his timing. He knows the growth. He knows when I'm ready. As I said, I never knew I was ready. But he said, buy the GoPro, because he knew that I was ready to start that transition. Right? And I know that as long as I stay committed to my purpose, he will continue to guide my steps. So tonight, I give all the glory to God for bringing me through this first year as a content creator. And I look forward to what's ahead, trusting that he has even greater things in store. Thank you, everyone, for celebrating this milestone with me. I appreciate your support, your comments, and your presence here tonight. And I just want to give a shout out again to Crazy Cat Guy, the first person to comment on my live and always turning up on my Saturday night live. And yes, Retired Beard, I appreciate you for joining tonight. And Peace, Love, Sunshine, who joins whenever she gets a chance to. I appreciate all of you and all those who have joined me at one point or another tonight. Thank you. And those who are going to join and watch after, thank you so much for turning up for me, for being there, watching my videos, commenting, sharing, and helping, encouraging me along. Your presence here tonight means the world to me. This first year as a content creator has been amazing. With all its challenges, it has been amazing. I've seen myself grown. When my husband look on me and tell me that I've grown, it means so much to know that I've started and this is where I am. And so little tears want to come, but I'm holding it back a bit. Yes. So thank you all once again. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at the same Posha Malcolm. Turn on notifications and keep commenting. So those of you who are new to my channel who will be watching, you can always, turn on your notification and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any video. And keep commenting because I have so much more in store for you. Until next time, first of all, is there any word, if there's any comments, you can share before I wrap up, before I say the last two sentences? And I just want to give a heart again to all those, to all those who have joined me tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for your heart. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful night. Peace, love, sunshine, and every one of you. Until next time, stay safe, stay inspired, and keep supporting small businesses and great content. Good night, everyone. See you next Saturday. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care until next time. Peace, love, and sunshine. Love you one and all. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining. Take care.